You're in a Midwestern state where the laws aren't so good for employees, but you're battling every day.
I kind of just made myself an authority by talking on it and only focusing on that. And then once my social media took off, I just had this influx of leads. So the first one I did that went viral was a Get Ready With Me makeup tutorial while I was talking about the common labor violations. But here's the thing. You don't want to go viral all the time.
How do you keep up with the amount of folks that are reaching out for help? Because it's got to be hard. Welcome to this episode of Bourbon to Proof, where we interview those who have been both successful at law and life. And today we're very, very honored to have one of the most preeminent employment lawyers, advocates across the country, Miss Paige Sparks.
That was a very nice compliment. Thank you.
What else do you want me to say?
Cute. I don't know, like fun, funny. Yeah.
I can say those things too. I mean, it's a long show. So first, like the first pour that I have for you, because we always start off with a little bit of a whiskey pour. I know you're a bourbon girl, and I brought you one from your home state. So Missouri actually produces some very fine whiskey. So this is Rieger's. This is the Rieger's. This is their bourbon. This is bottle and bond. So this is going to be 50% alcohol. I like it hot. Yeah, this is from Kansas City. So Rieger's, one of my buddies, Tom Dickerson, who's been on the show, sent me a few bottles of the Rieger's that they have there, and they're all fantastic. And I've not had the bottle and bond, so we shall have it together.
I'm excited to try it. I've never actually even heard of it before, so you'll be educating me on that.
Oh, did you hear that pop?
That was nice sound.
It smells nice. It's almost like when my knees cracked earlier when I was bending down.
The snap, crackle, pop.
That's actually the names of all the people in Rice Krispies, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, are we not allowed to say that? I don't know.
Why can't you?
I don't know. Is it trademarked or something?
No, but that's their actual names were Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah.
But it should be like open. Who was your favorite?
I can't tell them apart. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I was like a chubby kid, so I didn't even notice
I was a chubby
that.
kid.
I just eaten the Rice Krispies, you know. I'm like, who's on the wrapper? You know?
My mom had a jar of sugar that we'd put sugar on top of Rice Krispies.
Yep, I did that too.
What?
Yeah.
This was our problem.
Cheers to
Cheers
diabetes.
to Midwest growing up. We're type A. Type A diabetes.
Ooh,
it's good.
That's really good. I like that.
Missouri
That's
pour.
dangerously good, actually.
And it's 100%, 50% alcohol.
That's really good.
Yeah. This is how you start off your day.
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
Or anyone.
I was like, no, I haven't done that.
I mean, so one of the things, like people see you on social media and you do a lot of employment rights for people, a lot of hot topics. You push a lot of buttons, right?
Yes, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not, actually. Funny enough.
So walk me through your thought process, because a lot of people don't realize most of your day is spent fighting the bad guys. That's most of your day.
So this is the best part of my day, because yeah, there's a lot of arguing, because I do my own content, I do everything myself, and then I lawyer and do all of that on the side. So I use it kind of like an outlet. If I have like a really angry phone call with someone, I'm like, I'm gonna make a TikTok about this person, and then that's kind of like how I get it out.
Is that how it started?
No, I was so scared when I first started. Like, I was scared to talk about anyone or any cases, and I was very like, just talk about cases in the news, and then I kind of started getting frustrated, and I'm like, I'm really petty. I don't know if you know that about me or not, but I'm like very targeted, petty. So I was like, how can I get this person really good? And then I'm like, I'm gonna make a TikTok about them because they can't defend themselves.
That's a little bit of passive aggressiveness that I
Oh,
like.
it's a lot bit, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was taking a deposition of a neuropsychologist one day, and I'm just like pushing his buttons, doing my whole thing, and then he proclaimed he could diagnose anybody with just like beating them, just like stupid shit. At the end of the deposition, I was like, diagnose me. He's like, passive aggressive. I was like, yeah, probably.
I need to see that part of the transcript. That's so funny.
Man,
there are worse things you could have been diagnosed with, though, but.
I thought he was going to like say I was schizophrenic or something else but I was like, yeah, no, it's probably accurate. You probably did a good job with it.
You nailed it, actually.
But what's it like being you're in a Midwestern state where the laws aren't so good for employees, but you're battling every day.
You know, there are some good ones and some not good ones. Like I do employment law in Missouri, and my favorite law we have is called the service letter violation statute. I don't know of any other state that has it. Wow, this is good. It has that like good like heat feeling in the back. That's really good. I don't know of any other state that has this.
We should have 3 of these, and I'll ask you the same question.
Okay, and I'll just be like, start slurring really bad. But basically, when someone gets fired, you can send this request. It has to reference the statute, and they have 45 days. They have to respond with the reason for termination. So it's great for cases like mine where they'll just fire someone and not give a reason, and it's he said, she said. And I'll have clients that come and they're like, I got fired for talking about my pay with my coworkers. And I'm like, oh, that's what you think?
But that's actually illegal. I mean,
it's
California
illegal, but
it is,
when there's no proof, and I've had employers respond to the service letter request and say, you were fired for talking about confidential pay with your coworkers. And I'm like, wow, that you are telling the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we have some good laws, but not a lot of, otherwise, no. I mean, but it's still worth trying. Like, I don't only take the great cases, like I like to take the scrappy ones too. So it's part of trying and seeing what you can get.
I mean, so how did you get to this place? I mean, you, Paige Sparks, advocating for like working class folk. How did you get here?
I got fired from a job when I was a 2L. I went down in like blazing. I was working at a very toxic firm. Have you ever seen The Devil Wears Prada?
Of course.
That's kind of who I worked for, like the whole coat on the desk and everything like that. And I always—
You said coat.
Like the coat and purse. You know how she used to come in and like
I thought
throw
you said Coke for a second.
Oh,
like, no.
I didn't see any of that. Yeah, coat. Yeah, sorry.
Coat.
But she was very
What's
like—
her name in real life? Meryl Streep played her. What's her?
Anna
Oh my God.
Wintour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nailed
What other
it.
trivia you got? No, okay. I love trivia too,
Me
by
too.
the way. Oh, that's what we should have done on the episode, is just ask each other trivia questions.
We should have somebody else like
Who's
paying us
smarter?
questions. No, and it's not. It's pop culture. It's
That's
not just
true,
hard. It's
that's
just
true,
who's quicker
because
on
that's why I
stupid
know it.
shit. I love it. All right.
But that's how I got started. So I got fired, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I need a job. Like, I'm in 2L, OCIs were over. What am I going to do? And I put out a bunch of different leads to other firms, and I was applying to any job that was even remotely legal. Janitor, secretary. I'm like, I need a job. And I got a couple of responses back. One of them was from someone that did employment law. It was a small firm. And that's kind of how I got my toe in the water and figured out how to do it. And then once my social media took off, I just had this influx of leads. And it was like, we can't keep up. And it's a great problem to have, but I kind of just made myself an authority by talking on it and only focusing on that. And it's like that baseball movie, like, if you build it, they will come. That's how I started.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, how
Field
I
of
started
Dreams?
doing. Yeah, that's what it's called. But that's how I got so much employment law. Like, it didn't just— I had to like.
What was the name of his
channel
wife in the movie? We're doing pop culture now.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Annie.
I didn't know that one.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, one for you.
Who was the team that they played? The White Sox. Next. Okay.
I don't know baseball stuff that much. I only know that specific quote from that movie.
The great James Earl Ray was in that movie, who did the voice, and then he was Terrence Mann.
Wasn't he in The Sandlot too?
Yes.
Yeah, I do know that one.
He just passed away, but Patrick Renner from Sandlot's coming to Lauderdale Gras too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
You
that's
should meet
fun.
him.
Yeah, that would be so fun. I'm sure he hates like hearing the throwbacks to The Sandlot.
No, he loves it.
Really? Okay, I'll do it then.
No, because like he now teaches lawyers how to like help brand themselves and reach out on digital like media and stuff like
Oh,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see him there.
No, but like people always wonder about how people get to a certain place in their legal career. And I'm sure you've reached out. I mean, some people reach out to you on social media with your presence that you have now. How do you keep up with the amount of folks that are reaching out for help? Because it's got to be hard.
To be honest, I don't.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's really hard to, especially because the way I do my social media is so personal. A lot of people only want to talk to me, which is impossible. I can't get back to everyone, unfortunately. It's really hard to keep up with. So I have a system where they have to fill out, what they need, and then Dana, who's like my right-hand man, goes through everyone and gets them ready. We meet and see who we can help, and then it goes from there. But it's impossible for us to keep up with everyone.
Yeah, because you have to be so many, because I've seen all your posts and even the comments are it's a lot of people that are just reaching out and just to have something to say.
Yeah, like actually coming to CleoCon, I was like, question and answer, no legal questions, no legal advice, don't ask me anything, because it's just constant. And you can't give them legal advice, but you can speak on it generally. And it's a good problem to have, but it's like, I would just do the best I can, pretty much.
I mean, because you've helped so many people just through your outreach. What was the first post, what was the first thing you did that kind of went like viral? Do you remember?
I do remember. So the first one I did that went viral was a Get Ready With Me makeup tutorial while I was talking about the common labor violations. And because I like doing two things at once anyway, so I really—
Because you're a woman, you can multitask.
I can multitask
You
like a
cannot.
motherfucker. And so I was doing that and I was really enjoying it. and I was on my way to New Orleans for my birthday, and I posted the video. I almost didn't post it, which is important because I feel like that's the one that always goes viral, the one that you leave in your drafts forever and you almost don't post. Don't leave anything in your drafts. Don't leave anything in your drafts. That's my tip for the day. But I posted it, and I got sick on the way down to New Orleans. I had a migraine for 10 hours. It was terrible. And when I woke up the next morning, my video had like 30 million views, which is a lot. That was like the most I've ever had. Now I think it has over 40. It's like a crazy video. But here's the thing. You don't want to go viral all the time. Like, people stole my video. They pretended to be me. They were scamming people. They were posting it on other websites, like then making fun of me. I couldn't even defend myself. And they're like, why do you have to wear that much makeup, you know? But that was my first viral video, and I almost didn't post it. Isn't that funny?
But that's the ones that, like, sometimes after a few drinks, I'll post something and it goes viral. I'm like, oh, wow, maybe somebody would have told me not to do that, but
yeah, you just need that. Yeah, you got to take that away and just throw everything out there into the internet.
But I mean, do you ever feel a little bit, it's got to be hard to like open up so much of what you're doing, your professional career and your personal life, and give people like a peek through. Do you ever feel like this is enough?
I've been struggling with that quite a bit to find that kind of fine line, but I'm just like a chronic oversharer, so I don't think I'll ever not do the personal stuff because I like to. Like, but it's definitely, I'll be like on stories less on Instagram and things like that if I'm getting overwhelmed and not talking about the day-to-day stuff. But I just don't think I'll ever change that. Like, I overshare everything.
Yeah, but you're also like, your day-to-day when you're helping a lot of like real folks with legal problems, do you have a cadence of, I'm doing this to be able to generate essentially income, because you could do it through your social media platform to have cases, and how much you're going to be lawyer hat on? Are you specific like that, or how's it work?
So no, that's a lot of forethought that I don't do for the kind of videos. Usually it'll be like my best videos, I feel like, or like I'll get done with a consult with someone, usually someone I can't help because, like, let's say they resigned or like they signed the severance offer so they can't bring their case now. And so that's the best kind of videos where I'll be like, if this is happening to you, make sure you do this before you sign in if you get fired, or videos like that. And it resonates with a lot of people because that's not a unique experience. But I really don't plan out stuff very well. Unless like the longer form videos I've been doing, which people like, it just takes so much work to do, like the research end of it, that I try to keep it short most of the time.
But for you, like, a lot of people don't understand. I tell lawyers this all the time. You can literally create content with your iPhone.
That's what I do.
But you're a perfect example of it.
Yeah.
Like right now, I mean, I have a whole team that helps me do stuff. I mean, look at the production we're doing.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
great.
It's great. It's fun. It's great. But you could do it with your iPhone. And
I only do content with my iPhone. In fact, I stand in front of a window with good lighting, and I do it that way. I just have a phone. I can make content anywhere, and I just edit it all in the app, actually in TikTok, and then I screen record it and post it everywhere else. But you don't have to, like, I think more lawyers need to do videos because you don't have, like, yes, the whole setup is great, but you don't have to start there. Nobody starts being perfect and professional with it. Just make a video and talk to people. And I think that's why one of my favorite things when I first started doing it, someone was like, your bestie lawyer. Like someone did an article, and I'm like, I love that so much.
Bestie lawyer?
They said they felt like they were FaceTiming with me. And I'm like, that's what I want. You know, that's the kind of connection that I want.
Because, I mean, through your stuff, people can see, like, sometimes you're a little bit more vulnerable, stuff that would happen to you that day. Sometimes it's on a mission to, like, fuck people up, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's different types of days. I can see the different Paige days.
You can see my different personality fluctuations
and I've seen some
there.
people, like, somebody just messaged me, and, like, oh, I see Paige follows you. Is she going through a hard time today? I'm like,
Someone
I don't
messaged
know.
you that?
Yes. And I was like, I don't know.
Yes. No, I'm kidding. No, I really am blessed to have a lot of good followers, and it's part of like the way we do that I do the videos. You get that parasocial relationship where they do care, or they will defend me in the comments if people are making fun of how I look or something like that. And I'm really lucky to have people that care, because they do follow up. And that's funny, they messaged you that though.
They messaged me that, and I was like, I don't know.
Aw,
but
thank you for caring.
no, there was I always tell people it's hard. There was the Wreck-It Ralph sequel where, have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen the sequel.
First one, amazing. Second one, it was okay. But he goes in the internet world and he's trying to get likes because he thinks he gets more likes, he can create money to cure this problem that happened back in his game. So the one thing they said, when you're getting likes, he's out there doing these videos to try to create social media attention. But they said, don't read the comments. Like, whatever you do, don't read the comments. And Ralph like got to this point and he started reading the comments and he got like so depressed and mad.
That's real.
But it's a sad place in the comments.
I'm too soft for that to read all the comments. So I will like respond for the first like hour a video is posted. I'll try to respond to everything. And then I make peace with it after that. I really try to stay out of the comments for that reason, because I just can't take it.
but doesn't you corresponding engagement help further engagement if you're on the post responding?
I think so. And I try to do content the way I would want to be treated if I was the viewer. And so if you ever like someone you really like that you follow, who you comment on the post or like the post or send them a message and they don't answer, nobody likes that. That's not a good feeling. It feels very out of touch. So I try to keep up with as many as I can. And it's so funny because it's like, I'm just me. Like, to me, it's not a special thing. I'm just here making videos on my phone, right? And people will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you responded. And I'm like, well, yeah, you commented on my personal Instagram. Of course I responded. But it's just like, I don't know. It's not like weird to me.
Do you get the imposter syndrome at all with this?
Oh yeah, a lot. And I think it's weird still when people will like come up to me or recognize me and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you know when I popped off online last week and you watched that? And now we're like, now I have to own up to it right here. So sometimes, yeah, but I don't know.
But you have to be, because we're here at CleoCon in Austin, and it's got to be a little bit, I don't know if weird is the right word, but if you're walking down into the conferences and people give you that weird stare like they know you.
It's a little pinch me. Yeah, like I'm like, is this really happening right now? Because I'm actually very introverted. I'm like more.
You are not.
Yes,
introverted.
I am.
Stop.
I am. I really am. I think I am, but I like. When I talk to my phone, it's still introverted because I'm not having to, I'll be like, here's what I did today, bye. Like, you know, I'm just like updating. So it is weird, but it's like, I'm getting used to it. Like law school me would think this was so freaking cool to be able to do this. So that's what I try to remind myself when I'm like too chicken to do something, because I'm like, she would be proud. She would
Where
think
did you go to
cool.
law school?
At St. Louis University. And
that's a great university.
I had a good time there. I was like bottom of the class, didn't have a good time.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Well, but the good thing is like, I always say that because I'm not the kind of person who's like, I'm the smartest, I know everything. Because you graduate, you pass, everyone who passes is a lawyer, right? Like anyone can do it.
When we're going against lawyers on the other side and they went to like Harvard or Yale, I'm like, oh, we're going to beat the shit out
Yeah,
of
you're like, I'm going to whip bend over.
They got no hustle. They got no hustle.
No. And they don't like it when you do.
Yeah.
When you make them work.
I mean, so we're gonna go over to the next. Well,
Yeah, I'm
cheers.
almost done.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Fuck. Okay.
That was really good.
That was very good. So this one is I'm excited for this bottle. This is Still Austin. It's a beautiful bottle. So I'm a big fan of artwork on top of bottles. So like anything else, when I'm a consumer and I'm looking at different whiskeys, I'm drawn to labels. Somebody gifted me a bottle of Still Austin, and they do different brands, but this one's called The Musician. And I just think, it's a beautiful bottle, and I think for what you're doing, just helping the working class is a beautiful thing. And I know we talked earlier off camera of how much Britney Spears influenced your life as being a musician.
In my formative years, yeah.
Your formative years. No, but I think it's important to include art in everything that we do, right? From what you're doing on social media isn't art, and you're doing things a specific way. And I think us lawyers use too much of our left side of our brain and not enough of the right. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, that does smell really good.
So this is to the right side of our brain.
Cheers to the right side of the
keep
brain.
Austin weird and to keep our minds moving. That's actually a phrase. They keep Austin weird.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. That'd be good in some like iced tea, like together, real happy.
You mix whiskey with iced tea?
Yeah, you never done that?
No.
Maybe that's a hillbilly Missouri
You're getting kicked off the show.
I'm from Missouri. What are you? No.
Missouri. The
That's
show me
really
state.
good.
The show me state.
Are you like a purist? Is that why you said that?
I think if you mix whiskey with anything other than ice,
Okay, so you are.
you're going to detention center.
Oh, okay. Well, is the show over then if I just said that?
No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
In fact, you could drink. Look, I think whatever you drink, how you like it, that's how you like it. That's what you should do.
I got creative. I did bartending as one of my like many jobs through college, and that's when we would mix stuff. And do you want to know what someone always did? What's that? It's like hot. It's not hot toddy, but it's like red
Hottie toddy?
Yeah, this guy would come order all the time with tea, and I was like, what the heck? See, that's offensive. This with tea would be good.
That's offensive. See? No, but the hottie toddy. So that's
That's gross.
Is it Auburn? There's a.
With tea?
Is it Ole Miss? One of the SEC teams They'll drink a hottie toddy. They go, hottie toddy.
A real hot toddy is good, but that one, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it tastes like red hot fake liquor tasting. Anyway.
So
that's
speaking
not what
of
I'm
red
saying.
hot, so the reason I wear this Death Row Records.
I'm scared because you're going to get me death threats with this.
I'm not going to give you death threats because
Yeah.
you get death threats.
From the video, from the death row video I just did recently.
That's why I got this T-shirt.
Well, you're going to get death threats too.
But see, I've actually had this T-shirt for a long time because I used to like 90s rap. Now I'm a little bit to my chagrin, right? But you get a lot of death threats.
Not a lot,
But you get mean. You have mean opposing counsels, and you get threats.
Yes, I have mean opposing counsels. They hate it when I make videos about them, so I do it more, obviously, and I really enjoy that. The worst thing you could do is let me know you don't want me to do that or you don't like it, because then I'm going to do it every time we talk. Yeah, I really like doing that. And there's one, there's every once in a while, I still will post it, and I'm like, that might be pushing it, but then I post it anyway.
Oh.
And then I'll like kind of hold my breath for a couple days and they don't say anything. But I used to have this series I would do where I would call it Stupid Dummy of the Week. And I quit calling it that because I thought that was too mean. But I did call it that for a while and people really like it. They like it when I'm mean, which I don't. I try to have like a happy balance of not being mean all the time. And I would call it Stupid Dummy of the Week. And there was this guy who, it was just like discovery stuff. He's like, I'll get it to you, I'll get it to you. Motion to compel, he blew that deadline, I'll get it to you. And so, you know, like it's starting to get more annoying. And I just made a video explaining that. And he was the Stupid Dummy of the Week. And 5 minutes after posting it, I said no names, I said no case information whatsoever.
They knew who it was.
He emailed me and goes, oh my God, am I the Stupid Dummy of the Week? And I didn't respond. I was like, oh, he watched it that fast? Oh, wow. So then I quit calling it that because I got too freaked out from that.
That means he was watching everything you did.
Yeah, that was really fast. I didn't respond, but I was like, I think the next time we ran into each other, he asked again, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Did you ever do a post like a Dummy of the Week and the comments knew who it was?
The comments try to guess a lot of people with the St. Louis legal community is small.
Oh.
And I also get a lot of lawyers that will message me and ask who they are. And so if you are local and you're a lawyer and you DM me, I will always tell you who it's about, but I don't post that in the...
This is great
I don't
advice.
post that in the comment. Yeah, I'll spill the tea.
I think you should do more. You should do a spill the tea shit talking.
Sign me up. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite pastime.
I mean, I could feed you a lot of good industry stuff to like spill the tea.
I always thought it'd be fun to do, like, have other lawyers submit their kind of like their complaints, and you could read it and be like, so and so did this in California this week, or like, you know, area, because I think a lot of people are afraid to talk about it, but if
Yeah.
you could submit it, like, generally.
But that's, I mean, that's a good point. Is a lot of like women in our industry feel they can't speak up about certain things because of the backlash that they'll get. But if somebody else does it almost in a benign way,
Yeah.
that it still has a voice.
Yeah, I
should
would.
do
I would be
that.
so down for that, and to be like, this week's inquiry is from so and so.
This creep of the week did
Yes,
this at a conference.
creep of the week.
Creep of the week would be good.
That is genius.
That would be great.
That would be so fun. And I think that
Oh.
it would be fun to do it, and then also people would watch it to see if they were featured, because you know how lawyers are. They're like, is she talking about me?
No, but they would always think it's them. If they think it's you, then you're the fucking creep of the week.
Well, I will tell you, people started getting a lot nicer to me after I would do videos about them, and like just like, and I don't think I try to do it tastefully, but then they kind of like, I have one, my arch enemy. I'll tell you who it is afterward if you want to know.
Is it a lawyer?
Yeah, she's a lawyer, and she's like my
we know
biggest critic.
We know it's a she.
She's my
first.
biggest critic. She's always riding my ass on stuff, and like every time originally I'd do a video, just kind of a benign video talking about a status conference or something, and she'd send me this email that was like, just so you know, if you violate the protective order, we'll do this, this, and this. And I'm like, I did it. Like, I can talk, you know, and like, you're not going to scare me. So then I kept doing more, and then she quickly stopped doing that, because I'm like, you're rewarding the bad behavior.
Have you seen any of your social media and like motions to the court yet?
Where's wood? No, knock on wood. No, I haven't. Been, actually, I did, but I can't tell you why. I did see it. I've never been in trouble for anything, but people definitely have brought it up. I had someone put it in a motion once, and the judge just didn't care.
That's happened to me so many times recently. Where they're like,
Really?
Oh yeah.
What do you do when that? Or
I
you
laugh
just-
about it. I was
yeah.
like, look, obviously they're like into what I'm doing, Judge, so I know what I'm doing. So like, you should just rule with me. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, they think
I
it's
feel like a
funny.
judge would be annoyed at, like, what are you
They'd
talking
be
about
so
social media
annoyed.
for? Yeah.
I mean, like they like cite stuff that I wrote or did. So recently, we were one of my lawyers was at a trial in San Diego, And one of my co-founders with Rieger, he's a neurosurgeon in San Diego. He's like, if I had somebody to operate on my spine, it would be him.
Wow.
And he was the treating spine surgeon because he did the surgery at Scripps Hospital for the surgery. And the defense, we knew they were going to try to cross him on Rieger. They were going to cross him on.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, we knew.
Are you serious?
Because I see them following me, and I knew the defense firm, and I knew they were going to try to bring it up.
That's so dumb.
Oh, so it was so my lawyer, Robbie Munoz, who's there in the moment, he had it all like laid up.
Was he like, here's an invite, here's a pamphlet if you want to go?
Oh no, that's kind of where it ended. So
wow.
He knew that the defense was going to step in this pile of dog shit on cross.
I can't believe he asked that.
Oh, because you just know, because you're like, you build it up a little bit in direct, like, oh, so you speak in the community, you do X, Y, Z, and he doesn't bring up Rieger or things like this. So you knew the defense is just like, oh my God, they're bringing it up. I can't wait to get into this.
Oh my gosh.
So like, isn't it true you go to this conference for lawyers and doctors and they have a music festival? He's like, oh yes, I do, and I love teaching there, and I did a cadaver lab, and actually your boss, who's sitting right back there, we did a panel together. I have the transcript.
Did they take a break after that? They're like, we took a 5-minute break, bathroom break. For everyone.
It just kept going, and it was very bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's
That's
actually
beautiful.
We have it on public record, because I was like, because the transcripts came back to the office, like, holy crap, I can't believe it actually happened.
Yeah, we need to see that as a transcript for an advertisement. For like, wouldn't that be so funny if you just had that like as a green screen or something?
Yeah. We actually should do that because it was like a symphony, and you know when that should happen. They hit the monster verdict. You know how I could feel it, and it's just like the jury's like, "Are you kidding me? Like that was your big punch."
That was what you went for.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I do help every lawyer, including your lawyer, right there. So,
in the back of the room.
So thank you very much.
That backfired.
Oh. So what are some practical, like, you're a young lawyer and you're having massive success. What would you tell young lawyers that are listening and watching the show, how you can be Paige Sparks?
People could be me by just doing videos. Mm-hmm. You don't have to overthink it. Really, you can level the playing field. That's what I did. Nobody knew who I was before I started doing videos. And just be consistent and post. I think a lot of people think that nobody wants to hear what they have to say. Mm-hmm. That's not true. That's what I thought. I still think that before every video I post. I'm like, who's going to care about this story? But you got to do it. You got to click post anyway, and people do care. Anyone could be doing what I'm doing. It's not hard. The hardest part is getting started and not being scared of the backlash from the legal community. When I first started doing it, I got a lot of backlash because it was from from local lawyers in St. Louis. Like I had one person reach out to me that was like, I think you're violating Rule .472 or like whatever it is, and sent me a 40-page PowerPoint they made on how I was violating the rules of advertising.
No way.
100%.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Over 50.
No.
Really?
No, yeah. There's another young lawyer. And then like a year later.
Like what would be the point to try to educate somebody on this?
There are some people that like to like eat the young, you know, in the lawyer community, and it's like, I think this person was afraid to do it and was upset that I was doing it, kind of thing. And so then, so rewarding like a year later when they messaged me asking me for help, and I was like, no.
You were like, no.
I'll help anyone. Like, if you know me, I'll help anyone. Like, you have a lot of chances with me if you just talk nice to me. But for this particular person, I was like, you sent me a PowerPoint, figure it out yourself. Like, you could have spent time doing that.
But why would, like, imagine how much energy this person had to do to, like, be a jerk, right?
Exactly.
Too much. Instead of asking for, like, a little bit of guidance and...
But that's the scariest part. If you can get past everyone, like, don't care about what other lawyers think. I think that's why my content is successful, is I'm not geared towards lawyers. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like a nice bonus, is everyone thinks it's cool. But my content is geared toward the average person, and that's all you have to do. You just have to talk to people, meet them at their pain point. What do they need their solution for? And anyone can make those videos.
So are you ever going to branch out outside of the working class rights that you're doing?
I don't know. I really enjoyed doing it. I like this area of law. It's very systematic for me, but I'm not opposed to anything. I would like to do a little less lawyering and do a little more content and do like longer form case studies and kind of things. Like people will message me and want me to talk about their case that has already been litigated. I would enjoy doing that. I would enjoy doing that on like YouTube or something eventually.
I mean, you should imagine, it's almost like a documentary format where you can go in and dissect from intake what happened to them, educate people on the processes,
Yeah.
on long-form content that you could cut up to short form.
That's what I would
I mean,
enjoy
I would
doing.
love to listen and watch that.
Yeah, and other lawyers will send me their cases where they get a big verdict or something. Like I had a friend in New York gave me their med mal verdict, and we went through and talked it. People love it. You should read the comments on it. People are like, "This happened to me. I didn't know you could do this," or people didn't know they had a case that you can sue your doctor, for things
And then
like
you
that.
become their general counsel for a referral co-counsel fee.
That would be
through
great.
your
That would be
media.
fine with me. Yeah, I would love to gear a little more towards that. Like I'll always still do the lawyering because I need the content, number one. But I do like doing it. I just want to do less and kind of go more into content as it goes forward.
Wow. So as we end the end of our episode, I feel like Paige, I feel like I could talk to you for the
Yeah, let's do another one. Pour more of that.
16
We'll do
hours.
another.
Well, we'll do it off camera because
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated with your brain. The first thing we like to do is I want you to pick your bourbon and proof. So we had two excellent pours here, one from your home state, one from Austin where we are right now. So out of these two, what's your bourbon or proof and why?
You know what? I kind of like the first one because it burned a little bit. This one's really good and it's smooth and perfect, but I like the little bit of what do they call it? Your Kentucky hug when you go to Kentucky and get it.
Oh,
That's what it feels like.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is it the Kentucky hug? I know what you're talking about. Makes you feel
I don't know. I
warm
probably
and
said the
tippy.
wrong thing.
No, but you said something right, but I will figure it out. But also, we're here. It's October 7th is today. Mm-hmm. And October 8th is a big day. It's a big industry holiday.
Well, I don't know about that. What is it, like Columbus Day or something?
I don't know, but it's also Paige Sparks Day. Because Paige Sparks, you were born on October 8th.
I was,
And
yes.
we have some very delicious happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. You guys are way too nice. Are you trying to make me cry on this
We
episode?
will
I'm
100% try to make you cry. So Megan's going to bring in here.
Oh, so nice.
You can present.
Yes.
Thank you, Megan.
So there's one lit candle for you.
Oh, that is so cute.
These
Thank
look so
you.
nice.
Okay, are you going to sing to me?
Feliz cumpleaños. Attitude.
All right, let me make a wish. Ready? Wow, they're really cute too.
Oh, that smelled good too. I smelled a little bit of the wax. What was your wish?
I can't tell you, it won't come true.
I tried.
Oh, yeah.
But we had a tradition in our family where you made a wish and then you got to put the knife in the cake, make another wish, and make another wish as they pull out the knife in the cake. So we got 3 wishes.
That's very elaborate.
It's very elaborate. But these are the silly Irish Catholics that I grew up with. So, Paige, you get to pick your first poison out of here.
Okay, I'll pick the corner one. These are so
Oh,
cute.
see, I'm not a chocolate guy either, so I would definitely go to the.
That's adorable. Where's the hand cam? Are you seeing this?
I mean, I would pick a chocolate just to have the diversity, but I will not because I don't like the taste of it. Oh,
These are
nice.
so cute. Megan, you outdid yourself. Okay, are we
Paige.
eating it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Wait, so cheers.
Cheers.
Our last
I like
shot is all
cheersing
sugar.
everything. Oh, it's on my nose.
Oh, my beard. My whole beard is white.
Oh, it's really
more.
good.
Oh, wow, this is excellent.
That's really good.
Paige, thank you for coming on this episode
Thank
of
you
Bourbon
for
and Fruit.
having me, and thank you for my birthday cake. That was so sweet.
That was Megan. Holy shit, this is good.
That is really good.